Go. This is the truth meal. It's a wonderful thing. This is the truth meal. And we're going to start it together without any judgments, without any ways of evaluating one another. But as we begin taking this truth meal, we're going to come into it and be honest and talk about just the little hurty things that are troubling us, or secret things that would probably be better for somebody else to carry it with us. I hesitate to mention the Garden of Eden because I used to think it was so stupid. So if I mention the Garden of Eden, I think people will think that I'm stupid. But in the theory of the Garden of Eden, if you just pretend that the Garden of Eden is real, if the fall didn't happen, if the experience of death and bad behavior and everything never came to us, and we're just totally at peace and we're living actual lives without problems or pain or hatred or divorce or anything, if the Garden of Eden was real and we never had death and a problem as the whole human family, then nobody would ever have to carry a sad, scary, weird, evil, ugly thing on the inside as a secret, because it wouldn't exist. So maybe, and I'm actually kind of saying definitely, so maybe no human being actually has the ability to carry an ugly, sad, tragic, emotional problem on the inside alone. Maybe we actually have to put our trouble things out on the table so everybody carries them together. And it's easier because there's no new kind of stupid thing under the sun. You can't make up a new quote-unquote sin or dangerous mistake. You can kill a person. You can be greedy and steal stuff from other people that isn't yours. You can have bad attitudes and hatred. You can go fool around with someone sexually that you don't have any kind of kindness promised to at all. And a bunch of other stuff. You can cheat. There's all kinds of things. But you can't make up a new sin. So if we sit together and we put the secret, scary, ouchy things on the table, and we say, look, we're going to just carry one another's problems, and even if you did something that will get you locked up, we're all going to come to the court, and we're going to love on you, and we're going to pray that you don't get locked up. And the most important thing is when we come together, we're going to say, I disappointed myself when I was late to work and I might lose my job. I disappointed myself when I'm on the telephone and I yelled and screamed at my sister and I just felt embarrassed because she's got problems and I shouldn't yell at her. Or I disappointed myself when I let myself go too far in a relationship with intimacy when I really had reservations about going forward in a relationship, and now I feel like I've hurt a person and I've hurt myself. And so I've disappointed myself. I disappointed myself is the way of like coming into this honesty meal. But actually the way that we're going to start is we're just going to start by saying, this is the truth meal. This is the truth meal. And we're going to start however we can. We're going to just take a shot at starting it. And we might not admit all the troubles that we're having, but we're going to take a shot at some of them. And say, I'm scared of this. It was wrong that I did this. I'm afraid of this. I'm angry at this person. Anything. And then we're going to take the truth meal. And that's how to get yourself started in being an honesty family. Because above all else, if you're not willing to be honest about everything, including like just what you're really good at and staying with what you're good at so you can help the community. If you get so angry at yourself that you don't feel like playing music and singing songs anymore, when it actually helps the whole family, then that's a problem. And we need to work together and make sure that you're going forward in the best way. We have to be a totally wonderful, supportive, honesty family. And we have to be an honesty meal group. And if we can be real and honest with one another, then we can take the truth meal. Because I don't have any more truth that I need to put on the table, because all my truth is pretty much out. You know, especially the downsides, like the sad, scary, ouchy, hurty, evil, or negative things that we'll need help with. So, I've been concerned because a friend is going home into an atmosphere where there needs to be, or where it would be nice to have like some honesty and realism. And another friend asked me, well, how would they get started just having an honesty time? And it really knocked me out. I'm like, here's how we do it. This is the truth meal. And right now we're going to say, yeah, we're going to eat truth. Who's ready to eat truth? Just eat it. But then the next times we come together, before we can eat the truth meal, we're actually going to be true about our own bad behaviors, knowing that the other people are going to help us who have heard our bad behaviors, and they're going to carry us through. Somebody's going to come by and pick me up, knock on my door, say, I got coffee for you. I'm driving you to work. You've been late too much. I'm taking over. You're not in control of getting to work anymore. I'm in control of getting to work. You know, and you're afraid of that person because you have this problem or this intimacy or whatever. Guess what? We're going to bring you together and we're going to hug you and love on you and just be your crazy friends. That's what we're going to do. We're going to invade the problem with fun and joy and beauty. And we're going to help you be honest about what you really want, what you need, and what's best for you. And we're going to talk it through, and we're going to take this truth meal. And when we eat it, we're going to have like power and good goodies on the inside of us. That is the introduction to the truth meal.